Hello, this is Beta Ray Ben for Pixel Spank, and today I'm playing Mario is Missing. Because I've got a slight cold, and thematically speaking, back in the day when you had a cold, you'd have to watch terrible daytime television, which was sometimes educational, and this game is like the video game equivalent of that, isn't it? Ah, look, he's gone. I'm saying it's the equivalent of that. I don't really know what this game is. In my head, I'm thinking of a game that's about history, so I don't know if that's right. It is very weird seeing these sprites like this. Glad you could drop in. Come on, let's go. Oh, you wait here. I'm going to find him. Just hearing Luigi speak, or seeing him speak, seems odd to me. I'm down to one nostril. Yeah, let's go search for Mario, as I'm assuming that's just new game, the equivalent. It's weird, the Luigi sprite is clearly the sprite from just Super Mario World, but then the rest is all new, and it doesn't really fit. I take it I just have to look for him. I don't actually know what the game is, to be honest. It's one of those games I've heard of, but... Oh, okay. Alright. Oh, I can jump, at least. Oh, I can run as well. Who the fuck is this? Huh. Is that a new animation of his hat coming off a bit? Well, Mario's not here. Let's continue to search. That's weird. The pipe's clearly in the foreground. It's just different. It's unlike any Mario. Can I... No. Oh, God. I've killed an innocent creature. Oh, that's clearly Peach. Right, love. Oh, it's a slowed down version of the Mario theme, isn't it? I honestly thought this game would literally just ask you trivia questions about where Mario is. Possibly in a Carmen Sandiego style. Alright. And that was the game. Oh, we have to go down the path. Of course. Right. I'm getting the feeling that what that pipe does is it always just sort of takes you back somewhere. But I'm not sure. Let's ignore pipes for a while. This feels like I'm playing like a ROM hack of a game, but one that no one finished making. So they had lofty ideas, but they kind of gave up on them. The sort of thing you do when you're like 15, I'd say. You have to walk down the path. If you walk down the road, you just get beeped at. Does this just go on forever? It's weird. There's no scorekeeping or any kind of interface. It hasn't really told me anything. It's just Mario's missing. I went in that door at the start. I'm wondering, have I made an error? Am I secretly in the options menu? Everything looks kind of the same. Oh, there's a police officer. Please God help me, police officer. Maybe killing every Koopa I come across is a good idea. Fuck you. Alright, there's Peach. Peach, please, God, help. Oh. Ah, what? Why is the Colosseum closed today? Like the sign says, Bud, the gladiator's spear was stolen. We can't reopen until it gets returned. Here is a pamphlet with more information. Alright. Missing gladiator spear reward $2,000. Colosseum was built in AD 72 at the command of an important Roman emperor. Its name comes from a Latin word meaning big, and it really is huge. Right, okay, so yeah. Okay, that just tells it. I definitely a map. That map is unlike anything in this game so far. Why does it exist? I reckon I've got to find this gladiator's sword then. That is my current quest. Also, that map is by far and away a better thing. Also, it's clearly like a sat-nav. Did they accidentally invent the sat-nav? I want to play that game up there. Right, did these mean anything? Can I go in here maybe? No? Is this like a hidden object game and the sword is just somewhere in the world? Please help me, Peach. Why is the Sistine Chapel closed? Like the sign says, bud, the Sistine Chapel ceiling was stuck. They stole the ceiling? That... How? In 1508, Pope Julius II commissioned the artist Michelangelo to decorate the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel in the Vatican. And apparently the Pope was pissed off that Michelangelo put so much nudity into it. He had to like slow him down on the amount of nudity he wanted in it. This doesn't look like anything close to a human. Right. Have you noticed how he kind of moves between these worlds like the DeLorean from Back to the Future? It's got that sort of vibe to him. There's a church. Could that be the Sistine Chapel? I feel like I'd have been able to see the Colosseum. Is this... I think this just warps you to an almost random point. Huh. It's the R button to get the map to come up and down, but it doesn't work if you're running. Oh god, these scene transitions. Ah, that looks like the Colosseum up there. Maybe I can get there. Ah, help me. Oh god, not the Colosseum again. I know it's closed. I reckon you probably get into said Colosseum via the information booth. Ah, a blue pipe. Okay. A lot happened there. I'm assuming this is how I got here and I can't leave until I've done whatever I need to do. New plan. Right, love. This one won't talk to me. Oh, the Trevi fountain is closed. How do you close a fountain? It's just a fountain in a square. The real secret of this fountain is it's just in a nice place, is why people like it. Nothing to do with the coin shit. Right, here's my new plan, is I'm just going to keep going right along this map, if you will. That's how I'm going to see everything. Also, I'm in Rome. We know this, yeah. I felt like it was Rome to begin with, but I didn't want to say it for fear of being mocked. The thing is, like, this shouldn't be a difficult game, should it? Like, it's supposed to be educational, yeah, and also kind of for kids. I've learnt a bit about Rome so far, but I feel like I should be advancing in the game somehow. Also, this doesn't quite look Roman. It's close, but not quite. Can I pick up that? No. I mean, I should have just like stumbled upon something by accident. I'm worried about the amount of pipes I'm just ignoring as well. That was a dead end path down there. They wouldn't just put that in there for no reason, would they? Probably doesn't help that I have no idea what I'm doing. Am I looking for things? So this is the Sistine Chapel one. Ah, there we go. I want to return the ceiling. Okay, but you have to prove your goods are authentic by answering a few questions. Sure. Let's make this picture perfect. Who painted the ceiling? Michelangelo. What does Sistine mean in Latin? Okay, I'm going to go with holy. Another fake. Come back. Okay, right. I genuinely didn't know that. I should have read the information pamphlet. It was all there. So I'm gathering the way this works is you get info from one person about a place, and you just go to another place and answer the questions having read that. It's basic reading comprehension. This I can gather. So, who was this one? Alright. So I'm gathering at some point I must have accidentally picked up the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel without noticing it, which I believe is a brand new sentence. But there's no on-screen indication. Let's just read a bit more about this. Fancy carvings. Fountain was shown in the 1954 movie. 3 coins in the fountain. I feel like now memorise everything about that fountain. Right, so I've got to return the Sistine Chapel ceiling. I'd like to go and memorise information on the Sistine Chapel, but I don't know where that is. And hopefully her random timer has stopped. Oh, I can read this. In 1508, Pope Julius II yeah, I read that bit already. He wasn't used to painting on plaster. It took Michelangelo over 4 years to finish painting the 10,000 square foot ceiling. Much of the painting had to be done in an uncomfortable position. The artist was either lying on wooden scaffolds or looking straight up. The chapel ceiling is breathtakingly beautiful. It's considered Michelangelo's masterpiece. Okay. I want to return it. Okay, right, ask away. What does Sistine mean in Latin? It doesn't tell you! You just have to know. Well, it's not holy, it's not paintbrush. I feel like it could be 6. He was commissioned to paint the Sistine Chapel. So before that, the ceiling was nothing of merit, and it was already called that. So in theory, it's 6. Where is it located? In the Vatican. I know that one. At last, the Sistine Chapel ceiling. We've been looking all over town. The mayor has authorised me to present you with $900. Thank you. Good luck finding Mario. Okay, right. 1 down. I think perhaps I had to just go and talk to all of the information people before I could start answering their questions. That might be it. Of course, I don't really remember where any of them are now. Try this way. Notice how he looks both ways before crossing. That's a nice little addition, isn't it? This one seems to be the Arc de Triomphe, but I'll assume it's not. Okay, apparently I've got the gladiator's spear at this time. It's not like the order I looked them in. It seems to just be a random order. Okay, right. Why is it closed? Okay. Built in AD 72. Roman Emperor. Latin word meaning big. Okay. I think I can handle this. Right. Just how many people could fit in this place? It didn't tell you that! Well, the thing I know about the Colosseum is it is pretty big, but it's not as big as you think. So it's not 150 and it's not 100,000. 5,000, it's not actually that many. I'm gonna say 50,000 and regret it. Oh, it was built in AD 72. Yay, we got the Gladiator's Spear back. $2,000 for that. Worth more than the Sistine Chapel. I bet I can cheat the Sistine... Oh, wait. I didn't even go into the Sistine Chapel. Oh, that's nice, isn't it? Gets a nice picture of it. And I can't seem to leave. Okay. Little tip about the Colosseum, right? Apparently, they're doing a terrible job of upkeep with it. So if you want to see it, go and see it now, because it probably won't be around much longer. Alright. Oh, hang on. Oh, coins are missing from the fountain. I reckon I've got to kill these guys to get the stuff I need, because that's kind of all I've done, and it's helped. Have I got it now? Oh. That does seem to work. Alright. Trevi is the biggest and oldest, well, fountain, I'm guessing. Add your 2 cents, Luigi. Why do people throw coins? To feed the fish, to get change for the laundry, to return to Rome, to make a wish. At last, yay. Let's see the fountain. Is it worth seeing? I mean, it's alright, but you'll get a better view of it if you see the Sabrina the Teenage Witch made for the TV movie. Not the original movie that the TV series came out of, but the one that was from the TV show. So I've done the fountain. I've done... What is actually left? Done the Colosseum. I think I've done them all now. Let's head back to... The only thing is, I feel like getting the pictures is the whole idea. So I worry that I might have messed up there. I didn't even mean to do that. Fuck it, let's go this way. The blue pipe was on the right, wasn't it? So, oh yeah, here it is. Can I leave? No. Right. There might have been one more. Colosseum, Sistine Chapel, Tivoli Fountain. I feel like that was it though. Let's take a pipe. That might help clear my head a bit. What's this one? Oh, this is the Sistine Chapel. I didn't actually look at this before, so maybe this will do it. Yes, there it is. It's a thing of beauty, isn't it? Not really conveyed in this. Come on, I want to at least like get to the next location somehow. You assume it's to hide loading screens, don't you, doing that? But this is a cartridge game, so that doesn't make sense. Is that a bridge? I mean, it could be. Very hard to tell. Look at this goober. Are the Koopas on the map? I think they were, weren't they? Yeah, they are. I bet I have to kill them all. Fuck you. I don't think they respawn, actually. Come on, use the crosswalk. Another little fact for you. Anywhere in Europe, they'll have those crossings all over the place. The rules on them are more advisory than something you legally have to follow, one finds. I'm going in a circle, aren't I? Yep. Alright, let's head back to that blue pipe. What's this one? Is this Tivoli Fountain again? I think it was, wasn't it? I'll just go in to find out. You know, I've definitely been in there. Right, let's head for that blue pipe, and hopefully that'll be something. Also, there's a bunch of Koopa Troopers here to kill. Yeah, I reckon some of them drop stuff you need. Let me leave, you bastard. I love the way it doesn't tell you any of this. Presumably in the game's instruction manual it will tell you what you're supposed to do, but it's incredibly obtuse otherwise. Is there any more enemies? Anyway, there might be one down there. Although, I don't know that's what I'm even doing. Also, this map, it shows you an annoyingly small amount of it, and I don't think it's even like... It doesn't seem to be based on anything, because this clearly isn't a river. It just boggles the mind. It's like it's from a different game, which it probably is. You know what I can do, right? If I hit reset, restart the game, I can just go through a different door at the start. That's what I can do. It's amazing that they licensed Mario out to make this game. Search for Mario. So I went through the first door, which was Rome. I can run here. Let's go through the very last door. Or the first door on the left. Could be either. Where are we this time? Okay, so I'm guessing this is New York. Oh. Well, I already got something. Let's get the map up. Why is the Golden Gate Bridge closed today? I want to return the top of the Transamerica Pyramid. Let's learn about the Golden Gate Bridge, shall we? The foghorn is missing. I've already tired of this area. So that's Mario is missing. To be fair, you can learn some tidbits about history there. Like, geography, I suppose, more likely. It's not... It does trick you into sort of having to know the stuff. And it wasn't like... It was kind of a mixture between like general and specific. So I didn't know them off the bat, which is quite impressive. But it's quite terrible as a game. You wouldn't want to buy it. I wouldn't mind being made to play it in the school, but you wouldn't want to have been brought this as a game. You'd be pretty pissed. Unless it was like a stealth purchase and you got the Super Nintendo with this. It's like, oh yeah, it's educational. And then later you got the real games. That's possible. So thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.